Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Texas is no longer an affordable place to live. Let's get started to talk about it. And some of you may say, hey, where I live isn't that affordable either. But I'm going to tell you why it's a big deal. I'm going to get right into it. First of all, our rents have really gone up, and I know a lot of places it has. The average one bedroom around here is anywhere from $1,200 to $1,400 a month. In order to be able to afford that, you need to be making $4,000 a month. This is the issue. Our minimum wage in Texas is $7.25 an hour. Now, many of the what I call service jobs around here don't pay minimum wage. I would say most jobs around here pay $10 or $11 an hour. Well, the pay has not kept up with the inflation. You know, there are many jobs in many places around the United States that their minimum wage is $15 or $16 an hour. Okay, and so we've got a lot of service jobs that are paying these folks $10 or $11 an hour. We do have some places that do pay $15 an hour. And that might sound like a lot, but it really isn't concerning the costs. Now let's get into homes. I started looking up home costs. I thought, oh, let me see if they're starting to come down. There's one that's not far from our house, a fixer-upper, because it showed the inside. It looks smaller than our house, by the way, and they were charging $265,000 for it. The payments, they said, were going to be $2,400 a month, give or take. And I just thought, oh my goodness, we paid $65,000 for our home in 1997. And for a long time, the houses in our neighborhood were between $100,000 to $125,000, maybe $150,000. And that would, depending on, that was for a two-story. That was for a really, really long time. You know, you would think you would get a really nice house if you pay over $250,000 for a home, but that is not the case. A lot of them are fixer-uppers. You take them as they are. And that just surprises me that these homes sell. I'm just surprised. The other thing is our house taxes keep going up. We don't have a state income tax, but our people are shocked at our house taxes. Our house taxes are around $4,000 a year or $400 a month, which is quite a bit, okay? Then also our insurances have doubled, the car and homeowners. For my car and homeowners insurance, it's about $550 a month, both of them, and they've increased over a period of time. I remember when we paid $200 and something for both together. It was like $299 or something like that. Now, that's not just happening in Texas. I know it's happening other places, but the issue is that the pay at these jobs hasn't kept up with all the inflation. So that's why many of these young folks cannot get out on their own because of the cost of many of these things. Many of them are like, we'll never be able to own a home unless you get a family, and this is what I'm seeing the trend. Families are going in together to purchase things and live together. And if you don't have a lot of stuff, that might be a good thing as long as you bring families together to share expenses and you all get along. That might be a really good option. But I used to think Texas, even though I like it here, the people are really friendly. There are a lot of opportunities, but definitely the pay has not kept up with all the inflation and price hikes, and it just seems like they keep going up, and the pay isn't keeping up with it. And that's probably why I just recently did a video on underconsumption core, which, you know, we are a consumer-driven economy, and so when people are buying less, then, you know, what ends up happening is it's a trickle effect. Then people don't, it's good in a way because you're not wasting money, but eventually it drops down where they don't need people in the stores as much because the stores aren't as busy because people aren't buying as much. It's kind of a whole vicious cycle. So I wanted to share this with you today. I hope to start seeing some changes with all of this because I know that when we have to start paying more for a lot of these things like the taxes and insurances, we have to cut back other areas to make up for it. Let me know what you guys think. Is where you live an affordable place to live? I want to hear from you in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye now.